Hello, Douglas. This is Gold Digger's mother. Are you able to talk for a moment? It is very important I hear back from you as soon as possible. Hey, of course. Is everything okay with daughter? I'm working across the country right now and my reception isn't the best, but I'll do my best. Yes, she is fine. We currently have her in our possession. But you will need to come and get her as soon as possible. I can send Susan to come pick her up from you all immediately. It will take her a few hours to get there if she is at home, but she may be closer. No, it will be best if you pick her up. We don't want there to be any issues with my daughter preventing Susan from picking her up. We will keep her with us until you are back in town. Okay, that's fine. I will talk to my boss about coming home early and should be able to be back in the area in a day or two depending on flights. Can you tell me what is going on? We just came home from our vacation out of the country, and in the week that we were gone, Gold Digger was evicted from her home. She broke into our home with daughter and had been staying here with her while we were gone. If she would have contacted us, we could have told her how to get into our home without damage. But she caused major property damage breaking in. This still would not have been a major issue if she would not have stolen my car when we arrived home and ran off without daughter. How long has she been gone? Close to 24 hours. We have had enough. Over the past few months, she has been dropping daughter off during her parenting time and leaving without saying anything for days. This has crossed a major line. She needs help. We have made a police report about the stolen car, so she will end up being detained for this. I have not yet decided if I will fully pursue pressing charges. But she has proven over the past few months now that she is incapable of being a proper mother to daughter. We love daughter dearly, and we understand that you being primary parent means we will no longer see her as frequently. But that sweet girl deserves a chance at a normal life with a stable parent. You are what is best for her. I have spoken to my boss, and I will be leaving first thing tomorrow morning. I will be back in 2 days. Thank you for letting me know and for keeping my child safe. No matter how this turns out, I will ensure you are still in daughter's life. My mother has informed me that you have kept daughter for the past weekend. This is unacceptable as this weekend was my weekend with daughter. She needs to be returned to me by Monday or else. Your mother asked me to pick her up and keep her because you broke into her home after being evicted and stole her vehicle. I did not steal your time. I don't care. She needs to be returned now. I am concerned for daughter's well-being under your care. With you now being evicted from your home, daughter's most recent grades in school causing her teacher to be concerned about her ability to move to the next grade, and your recent decisions you have made, I am very worried. I feel that the best thing for daughter will be that she remains with me until you have gotten yourself together and back on track. From now on, she will be staying with me and going to school up here. You are more than welcome to visit her on the weekends, but she needs stability and security. If you are able to move from your area now back to where we live, it will be easier for daughter to be able to see you and spend time with you. I am willing to help move down here and get back on your feet. But I am doing this to ensure daughter's well-being. No fucking way, Douglas. That isn't happening. My child is not living with you and your fucking girlfriend. I'm not even going to finish fucking reading that message. Nothing is going on with me. My family just hates that I won't be their scapegoat anymore. And I wasn't even evicted. My lease ended and I have been staying at a very nice hotel until I found a home I want to buy. We are very stable. I make plenty of money now. I don't need your pity. You were evicted. You family filled me in. You need to think about what is best for daughter, not your pride. Well, they lied. I am very well off. I work for very powerful people now because of my intelligence. Elon Musk and Justin Trudeau have hired me personally to help build their websites. Microsoft and Google both have bought stock in my company. You're just jealous of my success. Everyone is just jealous that I am rising and am going to be the richest and most successful one out of any of them. Daughter will have more security with me than she ever will have with you. I am primary parent. Return daughter to me or else you will face the consequences. No, I will not until you can provide proof of stability. Bring my daughter back, Jesus Christ Douglas. This has nothing to do with daughter's well-being. This is just you wanting to finally win and get off child support. I'll have you know, I actually have a meeting with the bank Monday to get a loan for my mortgage. Go ahead and spend another 10 grand on an attorney like last time. I'll laugh when you lose once again. It ain't happening, sorry pal. And of course her grades aren't great. This bullshit COVID has kept her grade on virtual for half the year. I bet half of her class can't even read yet. I'm pissed off now. You seriously just pissed me off? And I was supposed to have my appointment with the bank Friday, but my stupid mom ruined it because she hates me. Okay, show me proof of your appointment on Monday. All you've told me lately have been lies, so why should I believe a single word you say? Douglas, fuck off. Go speak to your sheet attorney if you're that concerned. Why don't you just ask daughter? She can tell you. I'm trying to get a mortgage and get my daughter a big home. I don't want to live in a townhouse or apartment anymore. And please tell me when I have lied to you. I'd really like to know what you think I'm lying about. I have nothing to hide. I'm not arguing with you. Daughter is not living with you so that you can play house with your girlfriend and my daughter. She's our daughter, and she will be staying with me for further notice. I have already filed for emergency custody. I know she's yours to Douglas. I'm just having a hard fucking time. I wasn't expecting my family to betray me like that. And I don't need you to give me more shit right now. I want what is best for our daughter, and I do not think you are doing what is best for her. You didn't even tell me you were living out of hotels and homeless with no car when I dropped her off last time at your mom's. Your parents had to be the ones to tell me. Oh, please give me a break. I have had a lot changing in my life. Seriously. So go ahead and serve me with papers because in a week I'm going to be a homeowner. Swearing at me won't change the facts about what has been done and what you have allowed to happen. You have not been looking out for daughter's best interest in a while. I'm not arguing with someone who's literally too stupid to even know the truth. Bring her back by Monday night or else. I said to have her back to me today, and you still have not listened. Bring my daughter back now. I will not be bringing her back to you with you living in a hotel over kilometers away from her school with no car. She will be staying with me. So why don't you show me a screenshot of any type of proof of your bank appointment today? Or all of this money you now have to support daughter and buy her a home. I don't have to do anything or prove anything to you. Bring my daughter back. That's final. Exactly. Because once again, it's all lies. You don't have the money and probably never had a legit appointment. For once, do what's best for our child. I'll still pay you child support until a judge decides otherwise. I know it sounds bad, Douglas, but whatever is going on between my family and I is no big deal and doesn't involve my child at all. It does have to deal with her when your mother has been keeping her of your parenting time because you abandon her there with no warning. It does when you steal her car and when you bring it back under threat of jail. The police have to drag you off her property. You have no idea what really happened. And I am more than happy to fill you in on everything when you bring daughter back today. We can sit and talk. I'm just telling you right now to bring daughter home and leave me alone for a while. I don't need to keep getting emotional over all of this. I'm not bringing her back. Unless ordered by a judge. I am buying a house. I'll probably have to stay at the hotel for a little while longer until the inspection is done. But within a week we will be in our new home and so happy. Stop ruining that. Until you have a home and a mode of transportation and have your life together, I am not bringing her back. When a week comes and goes and you still don't have a home, I will be enrolling daughter in school down here and getting her settled. She doesn't deserve this. The fuck you will. You don't have legal rights. You can't do shit and I'll make sure of it. I do have legal rights and you will be served soon enough. I'm not here to pick on you, but I'm going to do what I think is best for daughter. I'll have a place in a day or two. And if I don't, you have my permission to keep her. But I know the bank won't turn me down because I'm buying, not renting. You'll see. You don't meet the requirements to get a loan on a home. You have to know this. Do you know how much stress you are putting me under by not returning my child to me? This is ridiculous. Do you know how much stress it puts me under to be hours away for work and finding out my daughter is homeless and abandoned at her grandparents'? How much stress you're under? Lolfuck, you have no idea, Douglas. Just stop. It will all be good by the end of the week. That's final. You have not been a good mom to our daughter for over a year now. I am not allowing her to sit there and suffer anymore. How would you feel if your family betrayed you just because you weren't going to be the family scapegoat anymore and wanted some respect? And then you had no one else to depend on in the whole world. It isn't about how you feel. It's about daughter's well-being. This isn't about what you want. It's what's best for her. Oh my gosh, drop it. She is not suffering. Daughter is well taken care of. Just give it up with all your drama. She's fine. If anyone is suffering, it's me. With the state of things, I have taken the appropriate legal actions to keep daughter until court. I'm not threatening you. I'm looking out for daughter's well-being. So if you actually are successful in having safe housing by court, there's nothing to worry about. Lol, you love getting your ass kicked in court? How? Good luck with that. I'm laughing hysterically while you think you're going to win. Anyone who knows daughter knows she is well taken care of and loved. Then you have nothing to worry about. When we get to court, you can show the judge all of your proof and daughter will be right back with you. So just focus on getting your house and enjoy the break. If you don't shut the fuck up and quit harassing me and saying my daughter is neglected, I'll go right back and hire my attorney from last time and win again. You wanting to go to court is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. You are insulting me and saying false shit, so I can go get my attorney back and this can get real ugly. I don't want that, but I can make sure it happens. You need to get off your fucking high horse and thinking that you're better than me. Your disrespectful and vindictive little girlfriend will not be raising my child over my dead body. Don't you fucking start this war with me. I will end you. Have a good week. I really hope you get the house you're wanting. Hello, I'm trying to get in contact with a Douglas Blank regarding our previous tenant Gold Digger. Is this the correct number to reach him on? Yes, this is. How can I help you? Yes, hello. I'm reaching out because on the rental application Gold Digger turned in when she first moved into the property, she listed you as a contact to discuss any financial issues that may arise. Can you confirm that? I'm sorry, I had no knowledge of this. She is my ex and mother of my child. I have no financial obligations to support her beyond my monthly child support payment. I'm not sure I can help you. You are the father of that sweet little girl? Yes, ma'am, I am. Please take no offense in what I am telling you, but I am honestly surprised that she has custody of her child when you aren't dead or in jail. Sir, you need to get custody of your child. Any situation you have going on is better for her than her mother. We are actually preparing to go to court shortly for custody. Can you possibly give me any information that could help me? Yes, of course. Beyond the monetary issues, she was given until the 5th of December to vacate the premises. She refused to leave until the 18th. When we came in to prepare the home to be renting out in the future, we were disgusted. There was molded and rotten food spread out everywhere in the home. The floor was covered in ashes and smoke. The bathroom had a shattered crack pipe behind the toilet. She had apparently had a dog in the house and used the spare bedroom as the dog's bathroom. The carpet was layered in molded and hardened feces and reeks of urine. She never removed any property from the home. When we got to the child's room, I was attempting to salvage anything I could to send her, because I didn't feel right throwing it away. But everything had been burned, peed on, or covered in feces. There was molded food and half-empty cups everywhere. The mattress smelled of urine, and you could smell it as soon as you opened the door. I couldn't find anything to salvage for her. But when we got to the mother's room, it was in pristine condition. Her closet was stacked with designer clothes and fancy corsets and lingerie. Everything was pristine and perfect. I will continue to go through her things to see if there is anything of importance to send for the child, but I am doubtful. Would you possibly be willing to write me an affidavit on everything you just told me? It would be extremely helpful for me in court. Of course, dear. Let me do you one better, and I will also see if I can get a hold of her old neighbor. He used to call up and complain about her all the time. I bet he will be able to tell you a lot more. That would be fantastic. Thank you so much. One more thing, I really don't think she is all there. She contacted us yesterday and said she is willing to buy our property from us if we will meet her at the bank. I asked her how she could possibly buy a home when she was over K behind in rent and was already evicted. She told us that she worked for Elon Musk and he was willing to help her with the upfront cost. She just needs to get the paperwork signed first. Judging by the lingerie and webcam set up in her room, I highly doubt that she works for anyone and makes her money in her room. I told her no, of course, and she began to threaten me and got very volatile. I'm concerned about what she might do. Just stay away from her. She's been struggling the past year or so, but it seems like she has finally fully snapped. I honestly don't know what she is capable of anymore. Oh, here is her old neighbor, Sam. I'll go ahead and explain the situation and give him this number so he can call you. Thank you. That would be wonderful. Hey man, the landlord told me what was going on. Yeah, your ex is psycho. And she definitely didn't give a fuck about being a mom. She used to have men in and out of there all hours of the night. It was nasty. I could hear everything. These townhome walls aren't thick enough for that. And they would fight constantly too. She would leave the house with them all the time, and I know your kid was there alone. I could hear her running around playing. I called the cops a few times, but they said there wasn't anything they could do about it. And then there was one time she ran over to my house begging me to call the cops because some guy was in her house with a fucking axe or something because she owed him money. She left the kid with him to come ask me for help. The guy left, but when the cops came, she said she over-exaggerated and there was no weapon. She was just drunk. They didn't do shit. Jesus Christ. Thank you for telling me.